Hello and welcome to the inside of Matthew's car. Say hi, Matthew.
Hey everybody.
Matthew is our Chief Revenue Officer at Table Needs, and I'm in Utah today on the fly, visiting a bunch of customers. We call them partners because we like to think of ourselves as partnering with our restaurants for the future of their success. So Today we're here in lovely Utah. You get a shot of the mountains, and I think we visited maybe 6 restaurants today, and it's been a full day. But today and On the Fly, we're going to talk to you, and this is our first guest appearance with On the Fly. But we're going to tackle together. We said in one of our first videos, I believe, that we were going to do a video on marketing strategies that actually work for restaurants. So we've got a list that we've compiled of 13 marketing strategies that we have personally had experience with and seen work in restaurants. So I will let Matthew kick us off with number 1. What's number 1, Matthew?
Number 1 is social media.
All right. So social media. Here's the best advice I can give you very quickly. Post every day. If you're going to do it yourself, post every day, post something. In my experience, what I've seen work best, especially on social media, is what I call the hero's journey. People love restaurant touring. They love the idea of it. You see that in popular culture and TV. They love entrepreneurship. Shark Tank is super popular. If you are a restaurateur, lean on that. Share people your ups and downs, right? Let people know, hey, I need help with this or that. Just post something every day, and you're going to start to see better results from the things that you post. You're going to start seeing more likes and more visibility, because that is how their algorithms work. And if you don't want to manage that, which if you're a busy mom and pop restaurant owner, individual, then you probably don't. Reach out to us. We can refer you to some great folks that can help you deal with that. So number 2 on our list, email marketing. Do you like good emails?
I love good emails.
Yes. Do you like it when people tell you about food that you like?
I love food.
Absolutely. Your customers want to know what's going on in your establishment. Collecting those emails, there's some different strategies for that we'll talk about. And there's a ton of people that can help you with managed email marketing, but it's just a captive audience, and it's something that you should be doing. Number 3, what we got?
We got SMS marketing, text message marketing.
All right, so tell us about SMS marketing, Matthew.
Most people have a phone, right? Most people have a smartphone, and while email is really good for long form content, for open rates and reaching people, text messaging is the way to go, especially if you're offering deals or telling people about something new at your store. Your regulars, your customers really love that. So I think it's a great way to reach people. The open rates on SMS marketing, on text marketing, are way higher than email as well. So, having a text message sent out, even if it links to a landing page or to your website or to some deal, it's a great way to reach people.
All right, you heard it from the expert. SMS marketing, higher open rates across the board. What do you think it is? Probably 97% open rates, I think was the last thing we read.
Yeah.
So higher open rate than email marketing, a great tool, especially just to get that little communication that they're going to read pretty quickly at an ideal time of the day. Number 4, pop-ups and partnerships. I personally use this one. If you have a business that corresponds to yours well or complements your business well, maybe you're a sandwich shop and you want to partner with the local juicery or whatever, or vice versa. Doing pop-ups inside other people's stores and creating friendship. There's no reason that, our markets are pretty big. Everybody eats, right? So even if you got competitors in your area, finding some people that have complementary products and being able to use each other's social media followings, SMS marketing, email marketing, everything to let people know, hey, we're going to do a pop-up here this day, right? And it also just makes you a little more active in your community, which people like. And creating partnerships and distributorships with other restaurants as well is something that goes far in terms of that. So that's number 4. Number 5, we've got events. And specifically, I've got some recommendations for that with some things that have changed lately. So hosting events in your restaurant, whether they are local businesses that want to do things, workout groups that want to use your front lawn, whatever it is, a trunk or treat, capitalize on holidays. Events bring people in. Keeping a calendar, using your social media presence to remind people about it gives you easy content to create that they're going to appreciate. But specifically, if you're in a college town, some advice that I've seen work well is the name, image, and likeness laws have changed in the NCAA. So you can get online, find, there's a few websites for this, and you can find college athletes and you can pay them. And some of them are very reasonable. Obviously, if you go get, the top of that sport, they're going to be pretty pricey. But if you can find kind of a middle of the pack or upper crust athlete, you could probably pay a couple grand or less in some cases to get them to come to your establishment and sign autographs for 2 hours. And that's going to bring a lot of people in a college town, and it's something that you can again market. So something to look into if you're in a college town. So what do we got on number 6?
We got neighbor promotions.
All right, so what does that mean?
Well, we are all in communities, and your restaurant is in a community. There's people there, and there's lots of ways that you can reach them, especially with deals and offers, and working with other businesses. You can tie this back into partnerships and working with other businesses as well, creating deals and offers that incentivize the neighborhood, your community, to come in.
Absolutely. So two examples of this that I've seen is we created a 10% off discount in one of my stores for folks that work on that street, right? And they just come in and they say, oh, I've got the such and such discount. We named it after the street. It makes them feel special and it brings some people in. Another great thing to do is that, again, as an example from one of my stores is we were next to an appliance shop at one of my stores, and their idea, not ours, they offered to pay for once a week the first 10 people through our drive-through line. And we were able to post that, and that gave them some name recognition. It only cost them a couple $100 tops, and they got more brand awareness for them from the 3,000-4,000 people we had on social media for that brand than they would have if they had, say, put a billboard up or ran a radio ad. So it could be a really cool thing that makes them look great. And you can, that's not limited to people doing that for you. You can do that for other restaurants as well, especially if they're complementary brands. So number 7, use video whenever possible. I'm talking to you on video right now. People love video. Do you like video?
I love video.
All right. Do you like watching videos on social media?
I do, especially when it's good video.
Especially when it's good video, absolutely. Which means you're in it.
Well, sometimes.
You have the face for video. I have the radio voice.
You do have
and
the
a face
voice.
for radio, unfortunately. But nonetheless, use video whenever possible. Even just a 20-second video, throwing that out there regularly is going to catch people's attention more than writing a long block of text. Okay, accompany it with text, that's totally fine, but video is king right now when it comes to creating content for your brand and on social especially.
Yeah, I think with video too, I just add, you can utilize different platforms for this. So TikTok is a really popular one. We have a number of restaurant partners that are using TikTok to promote their stores more and better, just because they have fun ways and unique ways of doing things. And TikTok, it's just really short form. So you can take something fun or interesting at your store and share that with people. And it's pretty easy to get something to go viral that way as well.
Absolutely. So that leads us to number 8. Matthew, do you like free things?
Man, Ben, I love free things.
So number 8 is giveaways. Anytime you have the opportunity, you can run a promotion. If it's within your ability to do so, give something away. Make it a game for them, right? The first so many people, whatever, give your own product away. One of the cheapest ways we have to market is through our product, because hopefully your customer is valuing that at 70% higher than what you paid for those things. So it's one of the most effective ways that you have to market, or giving away gift cards at local trivia nights and things like that as awards. A $50 gift card can go a long way because everyone's going to hear that you're giving away that $50 gift card. All right, number 9, food photography and the online menu and ordering. Matthew.
I order with my eyes.
Absolutely. Everybody orders with their eyes.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to put money into food photography?
I think so. I mean, look, if you have images on there, if you look at a menu with images on there, online menu, versus one without, I mean, I personally am maybe 10 times more likely to order off the menu that has images, you know?
And do you have any advice for us on how we might get cost-effective images?
Yeah, right now Grubhub is actually offering deals for stores that are looking to partner with them, so that you know when they do that, they come in and actually give you free images.
Yeah. So especially when DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, whenever they go into a new area, they found that they're going to come in and give in some cases free images, right? You still have to make the food, of course, but their sales are higher and your sales are higher when you have images. So put the money into the images. It's really worth it, and use it across all your different advertising channels. So that leads us to 10, Google and Apple listings with correct hours. How many times have you seen that?
Yeah, just on Saturday.
Yes.
Was trying to go to a restaurant and had the wrong hours. It said open, but it was closed.
If your hours change your online hours, because there's nothing more frustrating than planning to go somewhere and them not being open. This is an easy one. This is one that you can easily keep doing. It's just gotta be a priority for you. All right, number 11.
Social Wi-Fi.
What does that mean, Matthew?
So it's just like Starbucks. When you go into Starbucks and you go on your phone and it pops up, enter your email address so you can get onto the Starbucks Wi-Fi. It's essentially that. We work with a company that allows us to offer this to our customers so that they can collect emails. And the nice thing is it ties into your email database and right into your email list so that you can send emails out to those new customers that you're getting their contact information in a really nice and easy way.
Absolutely. So coupled with that managed email marketing, that can be a really powerful one. All right, number 12, leverage your regulars' social followings. So you might have a couple thousand people, and that's great, and you can talk to those people regularly, but your people, hopefully you're creating regulars, you're thinking about them in terms of how do I get new people in the door so that some of them will become regulars. We talked about that in one of our first videos. But from there, hopefully they're going to generate content for you. So they're going to leave reviews, of course, and you may ask permission to use those reviews, but also, incentivize them, give away some of your product or whatever to some of these regulars, and take them from a regular to an advocate for your business, right? People love the idea when their friends come into town of taking them to their spot, and they feel some sense of ownership in that spot, whether they have some or not. But another way where you can inspire ownership is to just ask them for their help. Again, this goes back to the hero's journey. And if they're posting on your behalf, guess what? Their 500-600 friends on Facebook, or their followers on Twitter or wherever, or TikTok, they're seeing it all too. And a large portion of those people probably aren't following you already. So it's a great way for you to kind of get new followers. All right, so that leaves us with our last one, Matthew. What is that one?
I'll take it away with the last one. It's third-party delivery and coupons.
What does that mean?
So this one I particularly think is interesting and actionable today, and I know a number of restaurants that are actually doing this and seeing great results from it. So what it is right now, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, the third parties out there of the world, they are trying to promote your store in some way or fashion on their site, right? So if you're signed up with DoorDash, they're sending people to your store. But what happens is they're DoorDash customers, right? Or they're Grubhub customers or Uber Eats customers. One of the sneaky, I say sneaky because I think it's a great hack that you can use, is to take those customers that are DoorDash customers and make them your own. And how you do this is by incentivizing people who order from DoorDash to start ordering from your website. You do that by adding a card or a sticker to your box or to your packaging when you send out third-party orders, saying, hey, here's 10% off if you want to come order on my website, or hey, here's 30% off in many cases, because many of you are having to raise your prices to even offer your stuff on DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats. So this is a great way for you to come in and say, hey, let me get all of these DoorDash or Uber Eats customers and turn them into my own.
Absolutely. So controlling how your customer interacts with you, or taking back control of how your customer interacts with you. So that was a long list, 13 items. we'll recap it on social for you. And if you don't already, follow us on social. So I myself am the CEO of Table Needs, a restaurant tech company. And again, Matthew, say bye, Matthew.
Bye,
He's the
everybody.
Chief Revenue Officer of Table Needs. We love restaurants. We want to help restaurants. We want to help you with your business. Follow us on Table Needs anywhere that social media exists, and we'd love to continue the conversation with you. So that's